haven't.
She could run the bars if she wanted to. But
Shit.
yeah, she's hard as fuck. Anyways, sorry, me
too.
Okay, so I kind of want to gun through some of the high-level agenda items. We have approved, how many businesses would you say we have approved, Michael? I know you got like
shit, it's like 10 now. It might even
10?
be more than that.
Okay, I estimated about 15, but you might be right in regards to that. More people have been added to the review board. I have reached out to Bailey to see when he's available to assist with this. Looks like abracadabra's up, whatever. I think the way that we go about scheduling is let's wait till we have a couple pending ones, and then let's pick the day. Because let's do it when we're ready to do more, because this weekend was exhausting, and it's important for us to maintain high energy levels. So they reached out to us. You and I, Michael, work together to find a date where we try to plant a bunch of them, you know? That opens that ties us less down as well from being in the city, so we don't feel like, oh, fuck it, it's Saturday, we got to do this. I want to avoid the feeling of Mondays, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Next, we have a lot of pieces of legislation that have moved on to the review board. There is the Revised Tax Act and the Revised Penis Act and the expanded businesses. Those have been those are all gone through. We then have fishing, hunting, event subsidy, and gambling. Let's go and review this together. So let's open up the Trello.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put some of these into the ready, since they're ready for, review. Fish and wildlife.
Which one first?
I'm gonna move fishing, hunting, event, and gambling over there. Do we have a card for all of these, or am I tripping?
Hunting and fishing legislation contestments. Here, I'll set them up right now. Hold on.
Arthur, are you in the Trello?
just joined it now.
Okay.
Oh, we had it as fish and wildlife, Nino, because remember they were grouped together.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna set it up. Hold on. I'm gonna drop both the new links in there.
Okay.
I'm a guest. I don't know if that matters or not.
Change one to fishing and make a new
yeah.
one for hunting. Oh, dude, we're very fucking organized. What can I say?
Okay, just sent a request.
Oh, has anyone heard from Abilene lately? Do we know what's going on with it?
Talked to her today. She gave some feedback on the precedent that was set with the Bobby Charles case last night, but I don't know if she's flying in or not.
Gotcha.
But she was definitely around and commenting.
Okay, perfect.
I believe she's going to be late.
I think that was Archibald. No?
Yeah,
No,
that was
after.
Archibald. Oh,
After.
okay.
She also said so.
Mm.
Okay, hunting is there. Fishing.
Where is the admin? Could you just approve me?
Oh yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
All right. So, okay. So we'll battle the fishing one first.
What's your? Oh, never mind. I found you.
All right. I'm just gonna make it easier to chat on this, and there we go. Boom, boom. Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so legislation establishes a legal framework, blah, blah, blah. Purpose involving controlling fishing of specific aquatic wildlife. Are we going for specific aquatic? No. Controlled. Yeah, you know what? Fine. Legislation aims to enable public safety, future industrial development, industry idle territory. Okay, that's fine. We didn't copy and pasta this from anywhere, did we?
Not as far as I know. I think
Okay.
Abilene did the first pass on it.
I'm
though.
gonna double check because I really don't want us copy pastaing shit because that's just a bad look. You know? Okay, good. All right. The legislation is justified under Article 2, licensing, fishing license. Do not put a price on it. I don't know why she keeps doing that. Abilene needs to know that we should not be adding shit just because it's convenient. This is legislation.
That's the same price that's in the Blaine one, and I think it matches what's in theirs. But I mean, I'm fine.
It doesn't matter, and the reason is because this is the way that legislation is read in Los Santos. It's like you have the higher, like more, like it's like a tree system, right? You have the Constitution at the top, and then the branches, and then the leaves. So when we start adding like extra little things because we think it's helpful for reading comprehension, it's actually creating loopholes and other things. Example, this price changes, right?
Yeah.
At a state level, now we're fucked.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You got to push the legislation all over again. I get
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, we don't notice it, and then all of a sudden, they're charging $10,000, and they're like, "Oh, but it's $4,500." Or they start charging $2,000, and then we got a civil lawsuit.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So
Are there no fish that are protected? There's like no protected species.
let's follow my reading, and then when we
Okay.
get to that, okay. All fishing related activities of aquatic wildlife within Los. I'll highlight it too, so it's easier to follow along. All fishing related activity of aquatic wildlife within Los Santos requires. Okay. Okay. Is there county clerks?
I mean,
I haven't seen her
Theoretically.
in
Do
a
you
while.
hire them?
Well,
Are you the person-
specifically, are these state clerks or are they county clerks? For them to be county clerks, wouldn't we hire them? You see where I'm getting at?
I guess they're state clerks then.
I think you're right, but I think they're still called county clerks, even though there's two counties
Yeah.
now.
If you need more clerks, I could like start doing applications and stuff for them.
But the thing
don't know
is,
if
we
you're the
don't.
one that
Who
does that.
hires them?
I don't
Judges.
know.
Yeah, it's judges.
Judges,
yeah.
There aren't any judges.
Yeah.
No.
To-do
there
list?
was One's been around. Rice has been around.
I could start working on that, getting putting out some.
No.
ads
We
that
can't
we're
do that
hiring.
yet because we don't even know what it is. Who hires them? Who's in charge of them?
Okay.
Let's make a line item here to
Yeah.
figure out what's going on with county clerks, and then we go from there. Because I think we need to be able to. There needs to be some process to get more clerks in general, right?
Mm.
Because right now, isn't it just Leia and like Eve?
Leia.
It's Leah and
I know,
Eve, right?
A lot of
Eve's
them
the
are
only other one I
marshals,
know.
so the marshal
Don
might have
Hart
something to do with it
is-
too.
Dawn Hart,
Dawn Hart
Sherry
is one as
Pie,
well.
I believe is one too, but
Olive
she's
Olive
I
Press.
think. Mm,
I mean, they were closer to the
During-
marshals. I don't think they are.
During
Marshes.
next
I
storm,
think someone just started.
it's very, very hard to find a clerk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Impossible
is.
almost.
I will say that there are things in motion that might resolve all of this anyways, which I'm not going to speak to right now because it's sort of in the hands of the feds. But
Yeah.
I think let's table this. By the way, when we do this, Arthur and Ava, normally I'm very like abrupt as we're going through this, so we don't get stuck and go on tangents. Well, let's.
I like it.
What we're gonna do is let's table this. Let's open up an action to look into what the hell is going on with the current state of county clerks, who hires them, who's responsible for them, what are their responsibilities, because inherently their function has a direct effect on the county's ability and the county's populace to function. So either that shit needs to get in check or we got to try to take it over.
Nino, could we give that to Jasmine? Do some like exploratory work on that?
Sure. I mean, let's make a ticket for now, and then we can figure out assignments afterwards.
Got it. Yeah, sounds good.
I just want to make sure we cover all this in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Unauthorized activity, including illegal fishing, result in a fine, depending on, like, I don't know what this means.
Here's Abby. Hold on. Hey, we're at the resort. Change of plans. I'm assuming that's why you're calling.
This isn't very clear on what's considered legal fishing and what fish
It-
are legal to be fishing. It's not. There's no,
Lower
yeah.
down it says permissible
I agree.
location. Underneath it, I don't know why it's underneath it though. I feel like it should be first.
Yeah, so the reason why we need to, once again, very similar with this 4,500, what does it mean will result in fines ranging from five? By the way, anyone who wrote this, regardless who it is, you know, this is how I'm going to be hypercritical on everything that we write. And this is never like a, you know, black mark on whoever, you know, wrote it. It's like I'm trying to feed back into you guys like this is how we should be thinking. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And if it turns out you have a counterpoint and you're right, you know, then we'll keep it. But with this one, my question will then become, it says will result in fines ranging from 5,000 to 50,000 depending on severity of the violation. I inherently do not know what that means because where is this number coming from? What is it associated with? What is this penalty? So why is that in there?
Penal code. Yeah, so I checked the penal code. I couldn't find anything specifically related to it, so it might be
There's
best to ask
no-
Abilene because I'm assuming there was a reason why she put
We're
that.
we're gonna just strike it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't give a fuck if it's just removing the license. I'm on the fuck the current state of the PD shit. I'm not hurting anyone's pockets.
Yeah.
License revocation and further legal action may apply. All of this is just doesn't mean anything because this could literally say $1 to $1 billion.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. This entire thing seems a little like bleak and doesn't really go into detail about a lot of things on here. It's very like
Yeah. Agreed.
I don't even know what this is.
So LSPD are permitted to verify the validity of licenses. What does that mean?
That they have one.
Why?
It's saying, I guess, law enforcement officers are permitted to go up to fishermen and say, "Hey, show me your license."
I think that needs to be written.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, is it okay for me to ask a quick question?
Yeah,
about this?
please.
As far as I know, all fishing right now, the other stuff I don't know about, but fishing, everything seems to be done up in Blaine County. Would this really
Expand that,
apply
Let's say,
right now?
sorry,
In the
just
future.
real quick, just so,
Oh, okay.
because Michael's in the middle of reading it. LSPD are permitted to verify people that are actively found fishing in Los Santos County. So they need to be seen actually in the act of fishing to verify it.
But that's what I'm saying. As far as I know, you can't fish in Los Santos yet.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
straight.
no,
Everything
sure
is
you
in Blaine
can.
County, right? Where?
Yeah, where?
No,
There's
sure,
only one
sure.
fishing spot
No,
that I
guys,
know of.
sure. Yeah, of course you can fish. What do you mean?
Right.
Oh, I
Exactly.
thought they didn't populate everything yet. Oh, okay, that's good to know. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
You never seen like salmon cross a highway? They do it all the fucking time.
yeah.
A highway?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
swear to
know.
God.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's good to know. I didn't know
I'll
that. Thank
send you a
you.
video later. I'm not even lying.
I believe you. Okay, moving on. I guess.
So then comes coastal waters. I'm gonna talk to. Oh, there she is. This is perfect. This is not.
all of the.
These are not Abby legislations.
This coastal waters is my definition. Remember, we had deep sea fishing before, Nino?
Yes.
And we talked about it this morning. So,
So
I added the definition.
Let's open that up. Abby, we're currently looking at the fishing legislation. If you want to open it up.
I might be wrong, but I thought that all of the sea counts as state.
Right, which
Yeah.
is why
State,
we
not
removed
county.
deep sea fishing. That's right.
Okay.
It was kind of a way to say, like, you know, is the DOJ going to let us do this or not? I think we can remove it if we're not interested in trying to get it
Right.
through. Right.
I don't think we try to play those games because why do it on the first draft?
Yep. Yep. Fair. So I think
So
we just
let's
remove
just
it and
get
leave
rid of.
spearfishing.
Just let's
Yeah.
get rid of that.
It might just be too much poo poo pee pee.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I think is happening.
This thing needs to entirely explain what is going on without going into like what is like this whole thing is just you can fish and spearfish in designated areas.
Right.
You cannot kill any endangered species, which currently include whales, dolphins, etc., etc. I think that's what's missing here. I imagine now looking at this is probably why ESSA let's not say such as
I can bring this up to
hold on.
that.
It shouldn't be
Sorry.
such as, but rather it should be which is currently let's not even say endangered species. Let's say whales, dolphins, that's it. And then if we need to add more, we can add more. So it's explicit. There's no room for odd interpretations. Like someone says, well, there's 5 fucking salmon in this river right here. Therefore it's endangered. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I can speak with a few people on this one too, because I know that they have certain things that they do when they give out the fishing license. Like they ask about certain animals and whatnot. So I could just make sure that we have all of everything cleared.
The thing is that their thing, Tilly is based on what Blaine County is doing right now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yep. Let's add penguins in there too.
Thank you.
And
Seals?
Fuck the
What
penguin.
about
and
seals?
seals. Yeah.
Spelled seals wrong.
Yeah, it's an A. Hold on.
I got you.
I think that was the Pokemon spelling.
I think that's the Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Found fishing or found fishing, spearfishing, or spearfishing. Yeah, fishing or spearfishing.
A resort. Yeah, sorry. Change of plans. My bad. Yeah, bye-bye. Archie's on his way.
So how come I hear you guys talking about spelling and all this, but I don't see anything being edited?
Oh,
It's on the copy.
There's a lot of editing going on.
so Abilene, what happens is when we have like suggest mode on, and I try to share it to the review board, and have to restrict them to commenting only, it doesn't copy all that over. So what I had to do is actually make a copy of the legislation.
Yeah. So and before it goes to the review board, Michael's going to be making those edits so that we have one point of adding everyone's email. So we don't have
Okay.
like, yep.
It's in the Trello, Abilene. Sorry, we added new cards for all 4 of them.
Also, Tilly, I don't want us to go down the, I know we could go ask more people, but like, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it to the review board, and we can also always add more to this down the line. And I think, like, if more restrictions, go down that alley, but like, we should get this in the hands of the review board in like a very simplified form. Because if we can't, if people kick their feet about fishing in general, that's, if this is simple and it can't, there's people kicking their feet, then any expansion on it is gonna complicate things. You know what I mean? It's gonna be more things that people kick their feet about. Are permitted to
Can we move
verify
definitions up? Can we do that? Like up
yes.
higher?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Did that? I don't know if my comment worked. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know if I'm just reading it wrong, but
Which
Which
part?
one? Sorry.
LSPD permitted to verify people that are actively found fishing or spearfishing. Shouldn't that be like people to verify that people who are actively found fishing?
What about verify individuals found to be actively fishing?
Yeah, anyway, that fucks as well. Brain's just melting at that.
How's that? Boom. By the way, Michael, when you see the suggestions with the strikes, if you hit the checkbox,
Yeah, it removes it. Yeah.
license holders is both capitalized but not defined, and therefore not a definition. So put lowercase h there. I love this group editing. It's so nice for these reviews. All right. We don't need to say any non-restricted fish.
They're
Right.
just any fish.
Yeah,
I
because
think
we don't
we've
have
already
restricted fish.
them. Well, I just dolphins. It's marine mammals.
Any restricted species. How about that?
Yeah.
So
No. This is saying they're allowed to process.
that means they're allowed to sell
Any
restricted
fish?
fishes.
So it'd be any authorized species.
Any authorized,
Yeah.
yeah.
There we go. I just wanted it more clarified because it looks weird when it's just any fish.
All right. Let's do a quick glance over it. Does this cover everything? I feel it kind of does.
Yeah.
For the protections bit at the bottom, it says process or trade any fish. So does that include the ones that are restricted?
No, any
hunt?
protected fish, they just said.
It doesn't say.
Didn't somebody just say we're going to edit it to say any protected fish?
Yep.
Any
Yep.
authorized fish.
Yeah.
Wait, why would you want to process or trade protected fish? Protected fish are the fish you're not
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
fish.
Well,
It'd be
unprotected,
authorized
unprotected.
fish.
Wait, what? Highlight the line? Oh, license holders are allowed to any fish that are not on the restricted species list. seen above. Or maybe instead of seen above, to just above. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me do this. I'm very ADHD when it comes to precision. Defined, on the defined restricted species list. Boom. All right. Let's take a minute here. Just kind of look over it one more time.
I still don't think inspections in enforcement and penalties, that line makes sense the way it's written. Sort of like in the wrong order.
Yeah, it's not too it's not written too well. It could be written better.
Of fishing licenses for individuals found would be good, and then remove the whole of fishing license. Yeah. Yeah, 1%.
Now, one thing, as we talk through this, there's going to be certain things I'm going to say, hey, we can do this. Just understand when I say we can do this, you know, just know that, you know,
Nope.
Hey.
it could be, you know, you get what I'm saying, where I'm trying to go with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Archibald?
Hey.
Trello board, there's 4 new cards for fishing, hunting, events, and gambling. We just finished up the fishing.
Okay.
Yep. Anything stand out here where we're missing anything? Oh, well, let's add a enter right there, so this is separated out. I think this is nice, simple, and this opens up what we primarily want it for. Easy.
Yeah.
Do you want to remove the deep sea fishing bit from the... Never mind, you already have. Sorry. Ignore that.
Yep.
Yeah, I pulled that. Yeah, you're good.
And if you're good with it, I want everybody to go ahead and... How do you spell signatories? Wait, did I spell it right? No, I didn't. Go ahead and put your signature next to it.
It's one. It's no I. It's one E. It's just signat. Oh. Signatories with an E.
I'm gonna need to access that one, Michael.
I think.
Oh shit! Really?
I don't have it either, I don't think. I'm trying, but it's not letting me.
Gotcha, guys. Hold on. In the email chain draft legislation, I'm going to post a new link. Use this one. It should give you the permissions you need.
You don't have to put dates. Yeah. Actually, yeah, you know, you can do it if you want.
Yeah, if we all did it the same date, just put your name after mine and we'll put a single date.
Yeah.
I'm going to go like this, Archibald. Hold on.
Yeah, feel free to reformat me anytime you want.
Actually, I'm going to use this format. September 2nd, 2024. Yeah, let's here, I'm going
I'll
to
copy it. Yeah.
easy. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So, all right. Any questions about this?
No, good.
All right, easy. Do you want to let the review board know that it's been updated?
Yep, doing it right now. All set.
All right. All
We
right.
get hunting up. Or no,
Yep.
we have hunting already, don't we?
Los Santos Wildlife Act. Hunting.
Did we move that one over?
Sorry. Oh, this might be
there
an
it is,
old
there it is,
link.
there it is. Yeah, here,
It is?
here,
Oh,
here.
you see it?
I got it there.
All right.
It's in the Trello right under the Fishing Act, I believe.
Yep. Straight to the point. Boom, boom. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Purpose of the Wildlife Act is to regulate activities involving controlled hunting of specific wildlife within Los Santos County. The legislation aims to ensure public safety, future investment, Legislation is justified under the Managed Risk Control. All right, fantastic. Yep, rip the price. Felons are not restricted from applying for and receiving hunting licenses. This is going to be the juicy juice. Felons not permitted to hunt. Wait, are not permitted from applying. I don't like that. Are
Wait, so they can't use guns? I don't understand.
no. Hold on.
Felons
Felons
are-
are per.
Eligible
Change
to
it to
apply.
violent
Yes,
felons?
yeah. This has got like double negatives and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Do you want to put that to violent felons if it's specifically about weapons?
No. Or I guess, yeah, we could do that. You know,
Yeah.
if you want to do?
Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot.
So it would be violent.
I don't really understand this because it says felons are not permitted to hunt with explosive weapons. So that means they can't use the shotguns to hunt?
They can't use.
If
any
they're a felon,
guns
they can't.
technically by that.
Violent felon, they can't have a gun.
Violent felons can't
But they
use
can
guns.
use the bows and stuff. Okay.
Yep.
There. That should cover it.
Would it still be violent felons at the beginning?
No. Well, it'd be all felons, right? So we
Oh,
wouldn't.
got you.
Yeah, exactly.
And this should be on its own line.
Yep.
Violent felons are not permitted to hunt with explosive weapons. However, they are can continue to hunt with non-explosive weapons such as bows, crossbows, spears, knives, and vehicles.
Just run him over.
I mean, listen, I've eaten roadkill before. It's not that bad.
I'm saying it's effective.
Non-violent felons who hold a hunting license are permitted to own and use a hunting rifle for hunting in permitted areas as outlined. Permitted areas within Los Santos County as outlined in this act. Predator prevention. Predator prevention allows the controlled hunting and
Change that to species instead of targets.
do we use, is the bracket thing something that other legislation uses?
It's something I included when we're steering away from enumeration to something I would have otherwise enumerated as like a clause of what this is. I figured we'd look at it, see if you like it.
No, no.
Delete it, yeah.
Only use H1, H2, H3. So is this like a subheader? Or like what is this?
Yeah, this would so predator prevention would technically previously have been a subheader for under details and stipulations, and I kind of just put that there to designate that and see if you like it like that. If not, we can do whatever.
I got you.
Like an H4,
So,
Nino?
I feel like yeah, okay. So here's how this should be. Hold on. H3, H3, H3. Okay. So the way these things should be done is H1 is always the top. H2 is always the second header, right? So let me transpose some of these. And then definition becomes inherently an H. Hold on. This is a title. These are H1s. I knew I was off with something. And then this becomes H2. Licensing is this, I'm assuming it's actually meant to read like this.
Yeah.
Right?
It can.
Okay.
I don't think it should have the line under it because I feel like
it's just formatting. It's just formatting. It's
Yeah, I can change
H3.
all that, yeah.
No. Don't change any of it because the way that it works is I'm gonna get a little nerdy here. This is all metadata.
Yeah.
So header 1, header 2, header 3, how it views in this Word document on Google is gonna follow whatever the MDT defines the formatting, visual formatting, when we copy and paste it. It's gonna look different when you post it. Does that make sense? So
It's the same with
Yeah.
the website. It's the same with the website. So when I copy legislation out of the MDT, it saves those H1, H2s, but how I have it set on the website displays it differently.
Yep. So is this accurate then? Like this is the licensing details. Now is the predator prevention. Maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Easy. All right. Put an enter there. So definition, predator prevention allows a controlled. My question becomes, why under hunting are we then, so we have the scope of hunting. Why are we then limiting the scope down to what is predator prevention? Is predator prevention giving more freedom? I don't think it is.
Yes. The scope of regular hunting, at least how it's been historically known, is simply deer in and of itself.
That we define that though. Historics
correct.
don't matter.
However, I do believe previously mountain lions are protected.
But let's pause real quick, Abilene. None of that is written in here, right? So we don't have to address what's previous. We're defining what is, right? So my question becomes, if we're allowing, like right up here, right? We're saying this is licensing. You can kill animals. Why then scope it down to predator prevention as opposed to the scope being of the entire hunting license? Am I making sense with what I'm trying to say?
Well, I believe the idea behind that is that we wanted to target out the oil field areas, right? This was from you, to be kind of rid of predators, lions, cougars, and rats, and that would justifiably explain why we're gonna be allowing people with guns to shoot animals in that area because they're an invasive predator.
So, well, let me ask the group here. Do we want to limit hunting to the oil fields and the sewers for the time being? Or make it county-wide?
So I would say there's a lot of cougars around Pacific Bluffs. I think some people refer to that as like the cemetery.
Yeah.
which is within the county, and there's also deer there. It's the same over in the Palomino Highlands. So I mean,
So
I think as long
let's
as we
get
define.
let's
Go ahead,
then get, and I love where this is going. So that answers kind of where I was trying to direct this. Is let's get rid of this predator
second.
prevention, and just say, you can kill cougars, you can kill rats.
Just one thing here. I know that the Highlands, I believe to be far away from any residential area, but if we're talking something by a cemetery, do we not want to isolate this activity
Why?
a reasonable distance away from any sort of commercial or
Too,
residential area?
too deep for Los Santos, I think. I'd say if they're in our county, we got huge populances. Kill the cougars and kill the fucking rats.
Will that not put people at risk though at that point, because you're letting people just shoot inside of like near city limits? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What if you have a
if there's a
cougar?
cougar in the
Yeah, if
city?
you have a cougar in city limits, you're gonna murk that thing. Yeah, we don't have animal prevention.
Oh, okay.
What about
I think she was just talking about
dogs and
hunting in
bunnies
general.
and
Oh, yeah. You
dogs,
are you?
bunnies, coyotes?
That's
Right,
why.
so the
Go ahead, Emily.
So the predator prevention would sort of entail and enhance what you're trying to say, and allowing people to do that close to these residential areas. I don't know if we want to scope in that further. Honestly, it's whatever.
Yeah, I would say let's keep it simple and just say you can kill the cougars and you can kill the rats.
Okay.
Cougars on the surface side and rats in the sewers. I think that makes it, because I see where we're trying to go with this. I see where you're trying to go with it, but I feel like it's too much. How do I put this?
Couldn't you just remove the designated zone and just have it anywhere? Then it'd just be anywhere.
Yeah,
in Los
anywhere.
Santos County.
Exactly.
Then you can leave the rest, because even though it says you can hunt them, just so there's no confusion about people asking, can I shoot a cougar? You can just say,
Okay.
You definitely can. And
If
then
I could
leave it at
just-
that.
Yeah, but
Ava, go ahead.
I'm sorry, but you run the risk of people shooting people if it's too close to city limits, and they're doing that. Somebody could shoot someone. Oh, I was trying to shoot a mountain lion, or that was right. Because sometimes I'm even not too far from here. Sometimes
okay.
on the ridges there are, and sometimes people go up to certain areas to talk, to have some time, and if they're there and they, when I'm fishing, sometimes there's deers that just go by. There's sometimes coyotes run by. If I'm there fishing, minding my business, and I get shot because somebody is trying to shoot that animal that just ran past me, that they don't see me, but they see the animal, that's a lawsuit.
So-
I will also say myself, there's the potential constitutional problem only in that while I agree that thinking about that may be a bit deep for Los Santos as a whole, someone in the DOJ may end up trying to use it as justification and say you are endangering people,
Right.
and also could
I
potentially
see.
be used if impeachment comes.
That's a
forward.
good argument.
Right.
So I think the middle ground here, which I think gets us where we need to be, is cougars on the surface side, rats in the sewers, and that's hunting and trapping, right? And limited to designated zones, which are the oil fields, and whatever. We'll list them. You know what I mean?
The Highlands is definitely one of them, and then
I think like the Constitution one has a little footnote going to a map. I feel like that would be useful. You just highlighted the zones on a map. and then
Yeah,
just put
I
anything at
like
the
that.
bottom,
I like that.
and you wouldn't have to list them out. You can just show them.
I put that in my original comments.
Great minds think alike.
Yep. So where I'm directing this, and I want everyone to kind of take note of where I'm trying to direct our writing here, is it needs to be so straightforward. Here are the definitions. Here's the act. Here's where the act can be done. Boom. And anything that adds more to that, like restrictions and fees and all these like hard to understand caveats, is where the legislation fails. Fails in terms of people's understanding. And it makes it so complicated that if city, when it comes to city construction, they might be like, what the fuck are you asking for here? You know what I mean? So. Um,
I apologize. Does anybody have anything to eat?
Absolutely.
I do.
Easy.
Are we gonna have restricted species on here too, or no?
Actually, good call.
No, because everything
You
is
want a glizzy? I got a
restricted
glizzy.
except for what is
I have 2
permitted.
foods.
Any
So we have a
down here,
permission
right
list
here.
instead of a
Do you want
restriction
Chinese
list.
So
food?
much.
I don't
There
care
you
what
go.
they
Lions
say.
and rats, as far as
Just
I
food and
understand.
drink.
Yep.
I thought you said snakes too, Nino,
Thank
but
you
maybe
so
I
much.
dreamt. Maybe I dreamt
Welcome.
that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Actually, let's put snakes in there. You can trap snakes. You know what? I like that line.
Snake trapping.
Bunny rabbits.
Might lose a few friends that way.
Dangerous.
That'll be a good one. It might solve some problems down in the county.
Mm,
I think
Done.
someone shoots someone else and says they're a rat.
you know what? I want to see that that case go to court. Please let
Oh,
them
no.
do that.
You end up with like a fucking Blana in a fucking cage, and they're like,
Can you prove someone's a rat?
"Oh my god." Oh my god, that would be comedy. That would be fucking comedy. So we're getting rid of Okay, yeah. You know what? We'll keep the title there. Penalties. Once again, we want to get rid of this. So we're not this whole thing needs to be rewritten.
Can we do it the same as the fishing one? Like if someone's found to be hunting, an officer can come and verify that they have a license. I can just copy and paste that in.
Yeah. Yep. And the penalties probably have to be simple in that they are subject to instead of prescribing, right?
Are the police going to... Are there any charges against hunting or fishing? I don't think there are, as far as I know.
I was just about to check. Which, by the way, Abilene, I got something for you.
Oh yeah.
The Blaine County hunting legislation is cooked. So if you look at... This is going to be hilarious. So this is a case of like el dente to the max. Once the legislation loads, it's not loading.
Not loading for me either.
If I remember
what's
the
up?
summary, according to Blaine County, technically there is no such thing as legal hunting in Los Santos State, like San Andreas State. I don't remember why, but I gotta fucking pull it up. And it's it goes against the...
My MDT's
Yeah,
busted.
across the board too. Even the one on my phone.
Back for another, like,
Shit.
But
Oh my
tomorrow
god, it's gonna be
around.
so spicy.
The only
It's
hunting
basically
what
thing.
the,
that
sorry,
they
what-
can give out hunting licenses.
How do-
Jasmine's
What do you want me to
Jasmine's
handle in
crushing it,
regards
so
to
I-
that? You want me to audit it? Like,
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Prepare an audit, but we won't hit the hit the button.
All right, man. Take care. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Ciao. Go. Thanks, man. I
The only
appreciate it.
actual charge I saw for hunting
Job,
currently
job.
on the books is having a hunting rifle without a license. So
Paps says hi.
Yes.
It's none about shooting animals.
It is.
Oh,
Oh, here
wait.
we go. It's up.
nope.
Where is it? Hunting
Hunting
regulations and procedures. Hunting is only permitted within the non-residential areas of Blaine County. In order to engage in hunting practices, hunting must abide by the following guidelines. Obtain a license for one-time fee of $4,500. Okay. Anyone with a violent felony will automatically... Can we actually... Maybe we do need to put the fee.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should put the fee.
Well, hold on. I want to be careful here. Is where is this not? Is there no other hunting license shit anywhere?
This is the only legislation that pertains to hunting.
There's
So
the firearms
nowhere
license,
else
though.
defines. Does anywhere else define how much a license is?
Not to my knowledge.
So
The
let's
city-
make it $500. Wait, is there a state one?
Well, the city clerks were previously charging $8K for hunting
Fine,
licenses.
it's $500 now. We're Los Santos County. We're giving back $500.
Yeah.
Anyone with a violent felony will be automatically disqualified from obtaining or holding a hunting license.
Quick thought: how many county clerks exist now? Because
Yeah.
the
Let's
only one I know
not
of-
guys.
All right.
The good question, but like, you know, it spawns up a new branch of. So hold the thought for the time being.
Real quick,
Actually,
are we,
I'm even gonna pause this whole thing, Abilene, with the whole. We have to contest this because we got like 2 minutes. Go ahead, Archibald.
Oh, I was just gonna say the only clerk I know of who is regularly around is currently the deputy mayor of Blaine County. So
Yeah. So to fill you guys in, we need to actually look into that. Jasmine's gonna look into some of it. Who are the clerks? What's going on? All that shit. And I have something cooking on the side that should hopefully fix this. Because right now it's scuffed. It's like, who hires them? Who's in control of them? What the hell's going on? Because it doesn't make any sense.
are we coming back after storm or no?
Oh, yeah,
wanna
we'll
finish it up?
pause here and then we'll do more of this tomorrow.
Okay.
Yep. Try to,
believe
hey,
clerks-
everybody go and read this stuff in advance, so we're coming here with comments already on the legislation.
Yeah.
So any questions, comment it, you know, blah blah blah, so that everything that's currently in the on the Trello, we're coming here and we can move a lot quicker. You know what I mean?
Easy.
all right, all right.
All right. See you guys.
Sounds good.
Wait.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I'm going to shift 1 meeting.